Hey everybody, welcome back after another long period of time between videos. These retro sets really come out probably about once every 6 months, so very excited to get this set in hand finally after a lot of trouble with the Target system getting these ordered, getting these in, but I was able to get online at about 5 a.m. and snag a couple, so we have a more dented up box to open up. So this set is a continuation of the figures from A New Hope. So it comes with 5 all new figures and 1 remake from an original figure. So we have the Sand Trooper, the Rebel Fleet Trooper, Luke Skywalker in his Yavin ceremony outfit, Han Solo in his Imperial Stormtrooper disguise, Walrus Man, this is the remake from the original, and his friend Dr. Evazan. So a nice set of 6. These card backs are really thick. Now the one improvement from this wave, from what I've heard online, is that the retro stickers should peel more easily, as you can see. It took a little bit to get it started, but no residue. I don't see any, maybe a little mark from my fingernail right there, just from getting it started. So just be careful getting them off at the beginning, but once you start, they peel off real easy. So nice improvement there. I am one of probably the few that actually like the stickers on there. I do wish they were a little smaller, but otherwise I leave them on. So, but I do realize a lot of you probably want those off for your display. All right, we'll go ahead and open these up and check out each figure individually. All right, we'll start out with the Sand Trooper. So I mean, really looks obviously a lot like our Imperial Stormtrooper. It's got the little orange pauldron, got some sort of, ammunition or some sort of pack there. And he does come with his backpack as well. And then he has a fairly large little blaster rifle there. We'll see how he holds it. Oh, nice and snug. Looks good. It's a great figure. Anytime you can get variations of stormtroopers, anything like that, I think is a nice addition to the set. So definitely one they should have made back in the 70s or 80s. So, all right, now this one is probably my most desired figure out of this set. This one and maybe the Han, but Rebel Fleet Trooper. I can't believe they didn't make this originally. So yeah, very excited about him. We'll get him opened up next. All right, the Rebel Fleet Trooper. He's got his black vest on. A lot of these, the Imperial officers, this guy, the costume, whatever, the mold is pretty simple, but he does look good. The one complaint that I've seen with this one is just the helmet being maybe a little small. I mean, these helmets in the movie are just so overly huge. I'm okay with how this one looks. Now the one thing I couldn't remember, now obviously in this wave, this is the only one that comes with a blue blaster. I couldn't remember out of the original trilogy waves that we've gotten so far, if we have gotten any other blue or non-black weapons. So I'll have to go through and kind of compare, but definitely like this guy a lot. I say this every video, but this would be a great army builder, as would the Sand Trooper, if they were released individually. So unfortunately, with the 6-pack, we're stuck as is. So, all right. So 2 down, both good figures so far. We'll look at Luke in his Yavin outfit next. All right. Here is Yavin Luke, and of course he comes with his little medallion. I may throw mine on Chewbacca just for fun. And then he also comes with, this one appears to be either similar to or exactly on the Princess Leia, little real skinny blaster there. Is that nice and snug? There he is with medallion on. Yeah, so he looks good. The face sculpt, you know, I do like a little variation. I like the hair color. It's not too dark, but it's also not, you know, super yellowish blonde. So I think that's a good look. I've seen a lot of people using the body, the sculpt of this one for some customs, for some other Cantina figures, just repainting the jacket. But I think this one looks good for Luke. And pretty simple design. Yeah, great addition. This wave really has done a good job filling in some of those gaps from the original collection that we were missing. So, fan of all of these so far. All right, next up, we got Han Solo in his Stormtrooper disguise. All right, here's Han Solo. Head sculpt. Again, I actually am a fan of this. Some people have kind of complained about it, but I think it looks good. It's not overly small, which is always an issue with the removable helmet figures. Let's see, here is the Stormtrooper helmet. Actually, that fits really nice. Doesn't look oversized compared to the body. Do a side by side, and they're pretty much the same size, same body size. So make sure the head is proportionate to the body as well as the helmet. So that's always difficult to do. Now he comes with one large rifle. Get that in his hand. So he does have the one bent arm. Let's see. A little difficulty holding on to this. There we go. And then he also comes with that standard Stormtrooper blaster. Get these in his hands. Great looking figure. I wish I had the Luke disguise, but I do not. So this one will have to do for now, but hey, we got the sculpt ready to go. Just let's get a Luke head sculpt and throw that on there so we can fill that gap in the collection as well. Looks good. Next up, we will look at Walrus Man. Now this one is just a straight up remake from the original issue. There's a lot of rumor that they would update the design to make it more realistic to the character, but they did not. So we'll check this one out. We can compare it to the original one as well. All right, next up we have the Walrus Man. So if we compare him to the original, pretty spot on. Mold looks the same. Colors are a good match. It holds on to this pretty tight. I think I kind of bumped it. Now, a lot of people were kind of criticizing this choice just because this is a cheap original figure to get. But that being said, I think with the Cantina HasLab coming out, I think any of these Cantina aliens, they're a good choice. Obviously, with Dr. Evazan, this one makes the most sense for this wave. So hopefully we see the other ones get a remake as well, maybe add to that collection of Cantina aliens. So, all right, we will finish up with Dr. Evazan. All right, here is the doc out of package. So he's got his nice kind of scarred eye there. Weird looking nose and face sculpt. So they did a pretty good job on this character, I think, all things considered. And then he does come with a gray little blaster here. Got gray blaster and then also this little black one. Now his other hand does not really appear to be in a grip kind of formation. So if you squeeze it in there, You can hold it, but probably not well. That may fall out. But otherwise, looks pretty good. I like the character design, the outfit, all that stuff. So yeah, like I was saying, a great addition to the Cantina kind of realm there. Hopefully they will continue that. You know, we haven't really heard what's next for the retro collection. So, you know, hopefully we'll hear something soon. Maybe at one of the summer conventions, something like that. But I would love to get another wave of retro in for 2025. Hopefully, you know, later in the year. So I do like the original trilogy. I'd love a New Hope set. I'd love a Empire Strikes Back edition, maybe with some unseen characters for that movie, and then kind of build out the line from there. Or I would love an Andor wave as well, kind of get, you know, some of those bigger characters that lead into the original trilogy. Maybe get a different Mon Mothma, obviously Andor, Saw Gerrera, Krennic. I think they could easily fill out one of these 6-packs from Andor. So time will tell. Haven't really heard any news, haven't heard any rumors. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I will let you guys know as soon as I hear anything. So hopefully you guys were all able to get a set of this wave. I know they are hard to come by. They're getting easier and easier to find. Hopefully within the next couple weeks they will be everywhere, where even casual collectors can pick one up at Target. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure to follow if you made it this long, so that you are up to date with all the Star Wars Retro Collection unboxings. As always, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.